Right, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you massive greetings from the TNN podcast. Today, na the 24th of March, 2025. My name is Prince Emil Krumamina, the host, and I the host a very wonderful program here tonight. The conversation continue around seeking the soul of a nation. We've only got one nation. There are things then where we say we sound repetitive to some people then because as far as they're concerned, it suits them, the situation suits them, the status quo suits them, but it doesn't suit everybody, especially the vast majority. And we know this because we don't do the maths. We've done the calculations and we're fully aware. The conversation still center 1 year, 8 months ago, and it's still center around an election which was held back in 2023, in which many questions were raised, and it happened to be a very controversial election, which did not reflect the will of the Sierra Leonean people. And when an election, the world over, does not reflect the will of the people, it creates disharmony, disunity, separation, division among its citizens. And citizens are supposed to be together in a coherent way, supporting government so government can find a path for them going forward, improve their lives and their welfare. But because of that situation, we find ourselves in a country which is far more divided than the current rulers found it. And this is all I've said, a matter of fact. Today, now this conversation, we get very important, interesting guests. And as far as I'm concerned, two of them are very much media personalities, very much vocal and personal on social media, and they are well known. That's what I mean. They've got a voice. And alongside, we get a lady where they joined the platform for the very first time. And these people they can't talk to, I need for set a distinction. We need to understand something. Not everybody in Sierra Leone, when they express themselves in public media, means they are political. Some of them can be apolitical, or they can be political, but they still have views and waiting paramount now waiting and put on top of the country. Talking about the future of your country in the context of waiting happened now the general elections about 18, 19 months ago does not necessarily mean that you are political. You've got a civic responsibility as a citizen of the country to take to task, to question your government, to hold them responsible. That is a constitutional obligation. And citizens who hold this duty upright are nothing but patriots. In this regard, I have two women on the platform tonight. By bottom order, we've got Sister Janet Moy Sopa, who is joining this platform for the very first time. And I'm really happy that she's part of this platform tonight, because we try to get more women voices. And also women and take the lead, things can happen. On the other side, we've got Sister Dolly, commonly known as the Lioness from the North. Everybody knows when the lion is roaring. The lioness are the only ones that can encourage the lion. But in this case, she's the Lioness from the North. That's what she's widely known for. And she's very vocal. She takes it to another level, like a four-dimensional chess player when she's doing a thing. And we're proud again for welcoming her. She's been on this platform a few times. And then we get Imran Ture, commonly known as Imran T, another voice, very powerful voice in the media. I think for we all, those of us where the host and those that are guests, we are all trying to soul search for we country, for restore we country to some height, different from what it is now. So in this regard, I want to welcome you all. Can I just start with Sister Dolly? So first of all, my understanding is una come up from an organization which happened for name the Progressives for Agenda 2023. And obviously every organization, they get structure, get aims, get objectives, and etc. For the benefit of the public, when they read this, and we own viewers in particular, they read this for the very first time. Sister Dolly, if I can just start with you, will you tell the public waiting na agenda progressives for agenda 2023 stand for? Who are the members? Basically, waiting on our aims and objectives.
Thank you, Mr. Prince Coleman. Thank you for having me on this platform. Like you rightly say, I don't deal at this platform for many times, but today on a very special, occasion where I want to make the public know. With a good evening, when are all out there, Sierra Leone, all over the world, where they watch we, they tell you a good evening. And me, now Miss Dolly Kittel, the great lioness of the North. As my introduction, I don't need to introduce myself any longer. But me now voice what I don't hear you for the past 6 years, where they talk and advocate for our beloved country, Mama Salone. And I go happy for introduce this organization when the progressive. We all know what's in a progressive. Everybody else will get positive mind. Where now a patriot, you are welcome for joining the progressive. The progressive, it is a non-political organization. It comprises a lot of brains, Sierra Leoneans, where left this country, where Pots and Feet say, June 24, 2023, for go like this. We for stand up as a nation, we for stand up as people, and then we form this organization for make every positive Sierra Leonean go come and join this so that we will able for get back we country to Usai we want time for make it go.
Yeah, Bokali.
So
are they on the live?
So we as members of this organization, we want to send a message to everybody for no say it is not a third force, it is not a political organization, it is an organization for Sierra Leoneans. Everybody is welcome for join this organization for make we go able for get back with democracy. It will go alongside with the electoral justice where they fight. And electoral justice, not anything we get for do with politics. Because people they ask say, what's in electoral justice? Electoral justice in democratic electoral justice play a divisive role to for ensure say the stability of the political system. Now any country we need electoral justice. We need the facts. We get elections, we not get results. And we can't just sit down like this because somebody there under where don't stand. Now the way say we not for talk. And we for talk as a nation. It is our rights. We get the sole responsibility for us to stand up and let the world see we say we can't just let go the June 24, 2023 elections. So that's make we form this organization. So if you ask me, Mr. Prince, now this I'm going to say back to you on the stage.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dolly. I'm sorry about that. I was a bit mute. Thank you so much for that. I think it's broken down, but I will just go to Imran because I understand Imran is also a member of this organization. Probably get another angle for add there or something for for add to it.
I want to tell you thank you when you give me the invite for that we able to come talk to the people as you can normally do. You know, one social media platform where I respect. You don't really stand the test of time. And you have been consistent, you have been productive, and you don't show a lot of resilience. In as much as, with society, people can get this and that, but you decide for just focus and just get along with things. I want to tell you thank you. You see, this group, the Progressives for 2023, now an action group. What you can call action group? Now a group where people make temporarily for make they accomplish some task or take part in some organized collective action. That means to say we're not a political party, but yet we are open to every Sierra Leonean because that is the criteria. A Sierra Leonean, we believe, say, we country for be an equal society, a society we belong to this society where everybody want for the inside what they call democracy. So we're not a constitutional democracy where we want the rule of law to prevail. Therefore, all man know say Sierra Leone as it is. We get few people and we don't capture all the institutions. Nothing really work. Then people there, because of the selfish reasons, we get an elections where the people then go protest because elections, the people went out and they voted for change, but they refused to allow the change to materialize by refusing to give the result. This progressive group here feel fitting for making them say, no, this should not be happening in a constitutional democracy. And we know saying that a constitutional democracy, the sovereignty belongs to the people. The people then for them at the center and not the fringes. But right now, the way as it is, we are at the fringes. And the politician is at the center, and it should not be that way. So we determine, like hell, say nobody not for hold the country hostage because of their selfishness, because they want to achieve an agenda where not they carry the whole country. Because any country, when a sober country, it go always get itself organized on one particular blackboard or notice board. That notice board day, now one way everybody we born in that country day, we live in that country day, whether you're not foreigner safe, once you in that space day, you should all be treated equally, regardless of your tribe, your political orientation, your tribal orientation, whether you disabled, it no matter your gender orientation, it no matter your regional orientation, you should be treated equally. But in this case, we find out for say, majority of the people have not been treated equally because they refuse for giving the right for let them choose who that for lead them. And that is a fundamental democratic right. In a democracy, people forget the right for choose. They forget autonomy, the right for choose. And that has been taken away. And we all know, say we get an institution where tasked for organize the elections and give results. They have not done so. So they've gone against the constitution. And we as Sierra Leoneans, since sovereignty belongs to us, we get a civic responsibility for make sure say we hold them accountable. And also we constitution as section 13, it make it clear. Say we, the citizens, them get a responsibility for make sure say the ideals them where they are the constitution, we for make them materialize. And one of them thing in there, now for make sure say the election result come out now, because then talk say it will be published and gazetted. That has not happened. So this nothing will not be left na ground. We not allow them, we not tolerate them. We are determined or use all we energies for fight with we last drop, for fight air, land, and sea, for fat with blood, tears, and sweat. We not go left and give them. Because this story happen too much.
Yes.
This will not go allow and for let it be another bad precedent. So we get that we said. And we call upon every Sierra Leonean, SLPP, APC, NGC, because this group here comprised of different political persuasion we believe progressively say enough is enough. Then kind stunts they have for stop. Monkey not go they walk babu eat. People are not going to in a society when I say we get things in the political menu in a democracy, which is not anything there. Freedom of speech, freedom to associate, freedom of movement, freedom of expression. We can forget free press. We can forget the rule of law. But all the things and they don't take them away from us. Even the basic right to talk, freedom of speech. They say, yes, it's in the constitution, you can talk, but when you talk, you not guarantee you will not guarantee you freedom. Look at the late man, the great Blacker.
Okay.
Look how they treat him, beat him, peace pan him, take the money dignity away from him. From where they go lock him, where they left him, the man will be himself again. How many people they get for die? How many people get for be a victim? I think it's about time. Every positive, progressive Sierra Leonean for joining we in this quest. Now, one way we have to achieve for the good of Upikinem, Ukran Pikinem, and the future of our country. Thank you, sir.
All right. I'm sure Imran is still on.
I'm done now, sir. We not go allow them to continue for the treats with the wood and the treats we. We're not to slaves now, we own country. We're not freeborn them, get rights like them. Their young pregnancy, not to 22 months. Now 9 months, we all taken out with Mama de Bele. So why some people if can't get a special treatment? They make themselves the chosen few. Nobody not chosen. We all na 9 months. And Sierra Leone and call we country, we city Freetown because we have freedom. And we court of arms say freedom, unity, and justice. They're not going to take the freedom and the unity away from we and then say we get justice. You know, they work. We need all three together. And nobody can tell we again, but for the sake of national cohesion, for peace sake, now that nonsense cliche that they always use. No, there will be no peace without justice. We need justice.
Yeah.
Okay. Many thanks, Imran. Well said there. I will come back to. Well, let me just come to we first-time guest and first through this. This is what we do here. We allow people to express themselves. So I will once start with Media Sister by asking you once more for just introduce yourself, who you are and what you represent away from this organization. You know, because probably you're an advocate, democratic advocate. Now you're part of the Progressives for Agenda 2023. If you can just quickly introduce yourself, please.
Okay, Brother Prince, thank you very much for welcoming to your platform for the very first time. Me na Janet Moisopa. I'm a Sierra Leonean, born and raised up in Sierra Leone. So I decided to join the Progressive because as my brother and my sister, they always talk. The freedom that we country, the don't musula. We not get the freedom what we need. And we there here as Progressive for let we make sure say the people away feel say they not get rights for raise them voice. What make them believe say they get rights as a Sierra Leonean. Every Sierra Leonean way in the country, you get rights the same way that president get rights, the same way that minister get rights. We all are Sierra Leoneans there. We get the rights equally for do anything we want for do. We not for day we choose one side and we left one side. When we decide for going to election, now because we want a leader, not to say the one that will be put as minister, president, then get sense pass we. But because we no want for let we all opposition for one person, now make we do a rotational. Say where this person can, you serve your time, where you don't, you go. And people in a vote you based on your performance. Now, so we decided for do na Sierra Leone, don't follow the constitution. But we find out, say, for this past years, almost 6 years, we don't pass our country. We're not able to forget that freedom. We're not able to forget that justice where we demand for what we get. With constitution today, it don't ragged. People they don't want some done because they don't want for let other people then stand. And it's not a monarchy government we get in Sierra Leone. Like a democratic government we get. So people are fed for that. So I want to let people know say Sierra Leone, when they say election, now all man in rights for let you partake into election. You make that decision there because you want to put post in there where you believe say it go able for carry country go before. It go able for help for let development come. But today, the one that they put, they don't come, then they lie on people and like say, now then your money, now they take for come first come for develop the country. No. Because now we taxpayer money, now then they use for pay you for let you come and do better for the government. Let it work together. Let you people know say yes, we entrusted you for letting at this government. You able for deliver so we let you tell we how we tax money you the use them. But today nobody not get voice for let you raise up na saloon. We country going into election 2023, June 24, 30 they not able for get results. So I can't tell me people and today say progressive. We decided for come as a meaningful Sierra Leonean day. Lord, we come together, we decide say no. This injustice got to stop. We'll not go just sit down no more. One set of people and then they do things way on call that we can't see. Who's how we they go as Sierra Leoneans? You travel all parts of the world today. We name not in a good record. And we don't want that for let it continue. We not can sit down and wait, say this election will don't happen, we not get election results, and somebody just decide for imposing self there and say me na president. And it not only imposing self there, say I want for la be president, say they do well for the country. But it is there for let if it's can disunity among we, then they kill we, you don't get voice for talk. The journalists the way they are the country today, they're not able for talk. Some man where they talk to the way now advocates, where their voice has been there. Today, as they invite in a station where they come, that's it. It's mute. You know, they ever hear them again. Nobody, all the civil society in there now, we country today, they don't quiet. Religious leaders, they don't quiet. Nobody know they for talk, but other people can get freedom for come out, for talk, for threaten the state. Nobody know they go after them. Anybody will raise your voice na you country as a Sierra Leonean, they don't label you say you na opposition. You belong to this party. But one thing I want for let Sierra Leonean know say, as long as you na a Sierra Leonean, now you civic rights for let belong to any organization we want for belong to. Nobody not foresees that freedom there from you. You get the right for belong to any political party, and you get the right not to belong to any political party. Now you right. Nobody not foresees that right paper way. For say because you mama they support SLPP, you they support NGC, so that means na enemy. No. Or because you na APC, the other person in na PDP, na enemy. No. So not be mixed and we won't be grow up. We believe say when election come, we do we campaign or whatever, whosoever win, we all they celebrate together. Now that one body they now been get as a Sierra Leonean. But today, in all day now we country. In all day, today we don't become enemies. When for let you talk to a person, say you have to be careful. So we want for change our narrative day. And let we make people know say progressiveness, not to a political party. We there as a Sierra Leonean, we decide for come together for Lord be eye-opening So every member we dey as a Sierra Leonean, meaningful Sierra Leonean, no matter what political party where you dey, you welcome for join the progressive so that you go able for push forward. When they say progressive, now for we push forward, now we bring things there where they underground, don't open out, don't tell people and say this are the right thing, this are the wrong thing. We're not there for make sentiments with anybody. If you're not a politician, you want join with, if you make sure say you left out political system where you get where you feel say anything that they do for be secretive. We will not get into secretive. Anything what they do as progressive, that follow will push you country before. We want to country be like I been before, where people in celebrate Sierra Leone say this is the flag of Africa, the anthem of Africa. That same way they now we want. That make we decided for join this progressive and we ask everybody for let it join we. So if you ask me, Brother Prince, this is the reason why we decided for come together as progressive.
Wow, I see why they know Ikuti already, because you seem to be a firebrand and they articulate the issues there, which are really, really germane to the conversation that we are having at this present time in the country. Can I just go to Dolly? You know, I mean, the two other guests, they spoke a lot about many issues, but all of them seem to come down one pipeline when at the issue of justice. And when there's no justice, there's no peace. But there are ways, you know, to pursue justice. And Dolly, the question I want to put to you, how, like Imran said, we will fight, you know, yeah, with blood, sweat, and tears. We understand and jargons then they. How committed are the people, you know, here to fight for this justice in terms of blood, sweat, and tears? But specifically, my question, Julie, is how does the progressive intend for fight this cause here, you know, yeah, for fight justice? Especially in a case where it seems like you guys are avoiding the court for reasons. I don't know whether this is true. That might be another question, whether you are avoiding the courts. But how not intend for fight for justice? Because justice and the law or legal boundaries, nothing then we go in tandem. If you seek justice, there's a place where you can go look for them. How not intend for fight this battle?
Thank you, Mr. Prince Coman. Again. And let me just touch on this justice that when you ask if we try to avoid the courts. We all know what's in the go on our country. We all know the court system today. It is clear out there that the courts system today, every institution has been captured by this government. We come 2018, where nobody not gets rights. We remember in 2023 there were also petitions. A lot of people then petition go to court, especially the opposition. When Samura Kamara been petitioned, they're not listening to them cases that they until after 3 to 4 years, where time reach for come to elections. And now we see what they go on our country. The fact that people that they always talk say that people are not going to court, we not they avoid the court. It's just that the court, we're not going to forget justice at the court. The court of Sierra Leone, the judiciary. We all hear what they talk say. We cannot trust the court, you cannot trust the police anymore. So we decide for come together as Sierra Leoneans. Then we could encourage every Sierra Leonean for make it join we. Let us look around what in the happen all over the world today. As I speak now, so they don't make 5 days. Now Turkey, they are protesting for democracy. They all don't come out. The biggest protest ever. When they see police, they trail after they do all kinds of, but they're not going. Because what you do, if they don't stand for themselves, nobody else. But we keep blaming international community, we keep blaming America, we keep blaming Britain. But no, that's the responsibility for can restore with democracy. And when we know that make we form the progressive, for make we go explain to Sierra Leoneans, let them go understand. Say the most expensive thing in this world, that when they fight for freedom. Freedom is not easy, and it is not cheap. If we dey try every day say, what's in the happen now? Manda dey go sit down there. Let's not justify Manda Bio in sit down one day. We need for come together as Sierra Leoneans. For let we not say, it's not right. And that's very wrong today. If we not correct them today, that wrong will continue generation upon generation. And we want to break this. We want to break this cycle of this injustice. So that's make we talk say we go fight them any kind way equal we for make we will get this democracy, Mr. Prince. We're ready for fight, just like how the other speaker say. We're ready for fight any kind way, as long as we don't do everything. And if we don't exhaust all legal means, we're going to make for now get this democracy. Any kind way of forgive this with democracy, we right. We're ready for go for them. Because many countries when they were achieve they fight.
Did I hear you say if we don't exhaust all legal means? Did you just say that, or was it just a slip?
If we don't exhaust all legal means, where for Giwi we vote, where we all know say, like how Mr. Imran say, the elections of June 24, 2023 was supposed to be gazetted. Is it there? No, there is no result. But there is someone posing there as a president. What we say we don't agree, and the opposition say we don't agree. Why you for day? Why you for force yourself on we? We don't want you. We don't vote for you, and we get for fight for take and back. We don't vote for Maada Bio. We don't vote for him. We don't want him. And any kind of way, when Maada Bio they force himself for we say we use any kind of means for make sure say we uproot Maada Bio from that power day.
So we agree. Say the elections of 2023 was a very highly controversial elections, and the dubious way in which the electoral commissioner announced the results, it just helped for pour kerosene now the fire, hence the division today in the country. And a government, any government that rules by propaganda is doomed for failure. These are all just facts. But that brings me to the point, Imran, with all of this, despite the apprehension about the judiciary, I know you say we will fight this in the hills and the valleys with blood and with sweat and etc. But this is a political problem, Imran, and political problems normally will have to go through some kind of legitimate, sort of process. But in this case, it's absent. Is the progressives, or are the progressives, are they considering this sort of action? Say, well, despite we apprehension, hesitation about the courts, that we go barely get justice, but it's worth trying?
We are not going to leave any stone unturned. But first, I want for we look at what we have on the table. We get a criminal enterprise, what we call government. This criminal enterprise, and then pick the chief justice, and then pick the police, and then pick the head of the army, and then pick all the head of the institutions for create a concentric criminal group for disenfranchise the entire country. Everybody know that. For starters, for going to court, we have to have evidence. Where is the evidence? The Constitution give one man the responsibility for give results, announce them, and publish them. Now the published results how get for going to court. Not so.
Yeah, Imran, if you don't mind at this point, just interject quickly.
Yes.
And obviously, just a point of thought that yes, it is true that there is no results according to the All People's Congress as much as the process itself called for. So therefore, the All People's Congress are saying they go to court because they don't get the results, which then deem as evidence. But two things can be true, or correct me there if I'm not correct, which is, in the absence of this evidence, ditto the evidence, we're not supposed to be the result. Is there not itself a case? Because in the Constitution or the public election law, it equally says that the elections results will be gazetted in 7 days, or any aggrieved party get a right for do an appeal or file some motion against whatever happened. So even if with election results not been there, does that not in itself constitute a complaint, say, where is the result, which you will go to the court and force the court, if you can, I just say if you can, but the idea that in itself constitutes a complaint, where is the result?
Well, I'm glad the way you asked this question, a very good one. And I get the answer for you.
Thank you.
You see, democracy is about autonomy, right to choose. How you go choose whether handcuff you hand behind you back? How can we make this choice? We not get results on one thing. Then other people them we don't try for use the institution where they for bring balance, because that is the role of the judiciary, for bring balance kind of society. What thing they don't do previously? Look at the record. See, if you are blind in carry and go to court for the same thing, they're not collapse. Court, they're not collapse. Lawyer Mara carry and go to court, they're not collapse. Then get strings of cases that we don't go before. But we see how they recycle the criminal enterprise group. When they pull Tunde Komode, they don't make an ambassador. We see the man who go represent the government, Gaima. After where he go try for help them, not for produce the result. They don't reward and they don't make an secretary to president. So with all that in there where they happen, who would trust them? But the most important thing that in a democracy, that the will of the people. It was not hard then. And even now where people, and they're grown with pain, say, no, we don't want this. They don't pay attention. Now that's make what they call upon every Sierra Leonean we care about we country. We feel to say, this usual impunity, where they have both the APC and the SLPP, they do things then. Anyhow, and expect we for embrace them. We for reject that notion, because if you notice anything where na issue for deal with the welfare of the people in the country, immediately when you bring and come forth, SLPP will say na APC their fault. APC will say no, na SLPP their fault.
So Imran, I think you make quite a good point there, but just before I go to Sister Janet, can I just ask you now?
This point here, where you make?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
You know, anything where you bring come, APC will blame SLPP, SLPP will blame APC. Thereby, then they erode the importance of the issue where they on the table. We don't tire with that. Where posting bad, I don't care whether na APC bad or na SLPP bad. Na badness. So we not there in this business for talk say, now you bad pass this one, now you good pass this one. All waiting would they say, we get a constitution. Now we begin to use them. Now we begin to use them for the good of everybody, not to when it suits we. Now, if you look at the police, they don't weaponize them against the people, and they're supposed to protect the people. Look at the army, and they give them bags of rice for bribe them, not for protecting.
So now there, I want to ask you this question before I go, because all what you are saying, you are absolutely right. Now, solutions now we look for now. Because what you're saying, what Janet is saying, what Lioness is saying is absolutely right. By every measure, we've seen it. Physical, tangible, forensic evidence available. Now, I make you say everything that's been done now is that power way, whether they give a damn or not, whether we care or not. This is exactly what's going to happen. And this is a government, which has not, live up to the expectations of the people. This is not fact. But when they talk about solution, with all waiting on the articulate. So therefore, I pose the question to you before I go to Sister Janet. What do you think should be now the solution? I know you say fight up the hills and the valleys, blood and sweat, but maybe you can add more beef to the bone. You can be more explicit in terms of saying how this fight is going to be fought.
Well, the most important way for this fete here, now forget the public for come forth and express themselves vividly, say we are not going to accept this. Look like what happened at Turkey, where they interfere with the opposition, say the man not qualify, the holy man and go local. The people are not having it. They all don't come on a door, and then they persist.
Yeah.
If they persist like that, they will have an answer. Look at Korea. They impeach them president.
Yeah.
You find out for say the masses came out. While the masses, they show the interest in waiting happen. Say enough will happen, then go to court. Now just today, I say they don't drop the impeachment. So the man don't get through. And the reason we make another waiting that happen now because the public show interest. Say they want answers. If you don't do nothing, you'll get nothing. Don't expect anything. If you do not plant, you cannot harvest because you have to sow to reap. You know, if you don't put money in a bank, you cannot withdraw it. So we the people them now, we get for come out.
Okay.
Numbers. Because now we get the sovereignty. It belongs to us. No matter what kind of window dressing they put before we, or all kind of obstacle they put before we, they will continue doing so. But we plenty past them.
Okay.
No matter how they do them.
Yeah,
and
that's very that.
And they come, my brother, that policeman and they let's say get picking and get family. It affect them directly or indirectly. But if they see the population determine, which is what we are trying to do, forget the population, for come to the realization, say, not a politician get power. Now we get the power. They say democracy. That means power to the people. Now the people get the power. Now a Greek derived word, democracy. That is power to the people. And who are the people? The people are the ordinary man, the driver, the karanke, the fisherman, the masoner, the carpenter, the students in university, anybody where they above 16 we can vote. Then get right, forget to say. Because you see, democracy, now a system where inclusive. Everybody important, everybody matter, everybody opinion should be heard. So make them come, then make their opinion clear. You don't have to agree with we. If you feel to say you are of a different persuasion, we welcome that. Come out and speak. But not bring an opinion where they for maintain the status quo. What's not the status quo? That the what's it called? Patrimony. That is, try for keep the same old system to me to you, the Osusu government, where then they sit down there for help themselves. You know? My sister talk for say, even if you're not a politician, you want to join, we can join me. But me get apprehension because them politicians there, they are contaminated. Even if you put them in quarantine, they go come out back the same virus.
Okay,
because
let
the
me.
NPRC, where NPRC become, NPRC could have done something really great. But the old politicians, they come around them, then pollute them, they mix up.
Again, Imran, that's very true.
And
But
the
let me take.
ordinary people that we want, the carpenter, the police, the teacher.
That's true, Imran. Let me take this to we other guests, Sister Janet, who's been waiting patiently. I mean, Imran made quite some brilliant points there, along with Sister Dolly, the lioness. It's a system that has been hijacked. So there is an issue of deriving justice from a system that has been hijacked, programmed to work for the few and not the many. And the idea behind the progressive, as I'm being told here tonight, we've been told here tonight, is for chart a cause, a way around for fair freedom, liberty, and justice. But this seems like it's going to be a Herculean task, because even as we speak, you see the divisions around ethnic lines, where we're not going to talk about, along regional lines, along party lines, even along individual lines. So that common denominator they were supposed for unite we under the flag green, white, and blue, it no longer exists. And for bring a solution where Imran and Dolly they talk about, which is not impossible, by the way, but it's just going to be a very difficult one. It's a hard road, yet to follow. And I'm not implying that we're not for follow. But I wonder waiting at your own thoughts. And when I ask your own thoughts, Sister Janet, I mean your understanding about the fabric of a society, the composition of a society along political, economic, and social lines. I mean, there are too many cracks, I believe. And in fact, now paper and paper over the cracks. So it's not solid. Your thoughts, please.
Yes, I just want to say, I thank you, me listeners there for the patience when they watch we. This now old man you saloon business that for we all. Yes, like when me
Absolutely.
big brother don't talk, my sister and I support the idea also. But I want to make the public know, say, when we talk about progressive, we not just only they talk because we feel like, or sometimes, there were now something again motive behind. No. Now it make we say,
Yeah, always have suspicion there. Yeah.
Everybody get the rights, because now this we politicians and they don't brainwash with people them. They feel say when they then have power, that they get every right for do what they want for do. We not therefore belong to that anymore. We don't say what we did in a darkness. Now it make some of who decide for law we come out, because we don't a day now different forum there with a talk or whatever. People in a take and like say, oh, because you did so, or because you did so. One thing I want let's get and know, we get for unite. Because we are not united, now it make all these problems they come. This not of a pointing up at anybody. We all are responsible for waiting not happen in our country. Because first of all, I want make known to Sierra Leonean without no apology for say Sierra Leonean we are the most hypocrite people in the world. Because let's make a talk so. You did not say you brother or you papa or you wife or you man. It depends certain thing where it do way not right. You don't get mind for confront her for let you make a better change. You just keep quiet, but you go behind another person, you go expose her. Say, oh, me man, now this is the do, but no one talk. Or this enemy person there, no one talk. But when it come out, you show face, like say you support her. So now hypocrites standing, it make the problem they continue for days so na saloon. So we get for change our narrative, the law will not say we all now one. Me where sit down na so, me brother then get woman then from different tribe then a saloon. But as you say, we all now one. Me begin to adopt now from different nationality. But I not look and say because this person where I adopt in people then they cause problem to me own ethnic line. No. I put Sierra Leone first. Everybody will study me, all the forum, all the organization where I can do. When I see someone they right, me I they resign. They know me I they resign because I don't want when you go say the day A, tomorrow you go C. No. So I want make Sierra Leone know say this minister, honorable representative, the way they will all put as head, not so they get the saying that Salome for big farm. We all equal. Like how me big brother they talk am. When they say a democratic place, now equal rights for everybody from up to down. But today under mother in watch, it not happen like that. Even in mother, it is sit down now with fountain of honor that he answerable to we when he won the 2018 election as a president. He did it sit down the course. Who does that? Then you call you say you're not president. You wait for day for be a public figure, work for see you as a mentor. You the course, you even go to the extent they cost the former president when you take over office from. You wait they can be the abuse Sierra Leoneans there. Some of you also say we not sabi course, we not sabi talk, but we have integrity. We don't want them we begin and see with tomorrow and say now you mama na they do so. No. Like Fatima not so for it, despite the security or whatsoever, Fatima no say some of you know they meet up face to face, we go let it go. No. It not go land pass way, it not find pass way, but because he feels say when Maada don't gain a power, it use force over people them, so it get voice for say what they say. And anybody within a Sierra Leone, Fatima cause or Bio cause, and the facing a Bio post, don't cause. It doesn't matter which tribe you belong to, you are a Sierra Leonean. So since the election will happen, the one the way they watch over the election, no not get integrity for let the face count the results. For say this that this person here that in win. Now we don't decide now for pool of voice. Let all man know say that you right as a Sierra Leonean. For let you come out, for let you express your feeling. Because now this kind of here, so what with people accept them contribute, so they don't always today. When you want to talk, they say, oh, no talk, they want and then get the government. Nobody no get government. Now me and you get the government.
Exactly.
Because of this year, what they do now, any people they don't afraid. Because if we grab as a one body, when you get on side, you know, say this is what the person they do. In all right, you want the election results, you talk them. One person raise voice, say, oh, no talk them. 2-3 people and come, they get us to that person, they harass and trust me. All man will begin come to themselves. But with me that they talk and say, with people that we say that we're responsible, and make we as progressive, we can't follow be eye opening to people that we tell them their rights. When minister go give you rest, mama, papa, and not say things ganga, we not accept them. Because the people that they can't give una all here, so is it a genuine give and they give una? Some of them they need to work and they go loan money for say, oh, I want to go be a representative in my country. I want to be a minister. I want to be a president. Una loan me. When I come into that office, I go reform una. Reform what? They can't take part of Uminigal and give you. Say, go mind me under. You the pass now bad road, but then they mind, they can't go. But now they can't, then they give you a 500. You take her, you clap. When when they come out, when they go sit up and conference or something and they talk things where they go against the country, you not get my express yourself. You go sit down there, you clap. The way you go now also begin cry. When I come out to Canada forum, then social forum there, when I can begin express to yourself. And one thing where I want to let Sierra Leonean know, when you see a government official where they right now, na salon where we know put them there, because all the one the way they work there right now, all of them na scam. Now, scammer then did it because we not put in an office. Because according to the election where don't happen 2023, June 2024, then tell we say nobody no reach the threshold for them become a president. The only person where we don't see results out was Dr. Samura Kamara. How we go there as a nation for let somebody can sit on our fountain of honor say in a president, what will not get results? Are we just going to be mute about it? Other people in there within the celebrate is done and dusted. We cannot accept that anymore. We get a one voice for let me come out. We need the results. When we get the result, this fight, everything is over. When we get the result for say, now Maada na in win, it left for we the citizens for let we accept say Maada for still continue for them power. That's not the thing what we want. If na Samura na in win, then we go give the baton to Samura, may if come back and rule we. But if there is no winner, then we need an election to be conducted. We need an interim government to take over Sierra Leone. Because as far as we're concerned now, Maada cannot run the country. He has no ability to run that country anymore. Maada don't face scam now with country. Right now, Sierra Leone, any way you go, either they say, una don't depend on drugs business, una depend on kill on our country, who presidents don't get no respect. For 2018, when Maada take power, he promised Sierra Leone people and stay, and the face can't change. Where is the change? Maada is a scammer. Maada become successful for doing Straza because there was no social interaction like what we did so today. There was no transparency. Now, I can't lie, but we as Sierra Leoneans say, in one change your salon, Straza not be one time. We all buy into it. People buy into it. But today, where is it? The truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. So we cannot continue. So all we need as a Sierra Leone, now we unite together. No, we forget tribal business. Don't forget about party business. It is your right. It is your right to belong to any political party of your choice. But it is also your right to protect your country interest. Sierra Leone should be number one, your priority. Because without Sierra Leone, even when we're there, we want to go home. We want freedom. We want justice. That's what we seek for. That's all we are asking. We are not asking much. We just need the election results out. That's all we are asking for.
Absolutely.
That's all, my brother, please.
Absolutely, and well said. Yeah, Imran, you want to say something quickly around that?
Something when my sister talk. This
Yeah,
issue
quickly,
of tribalism. This issue of tribalism. Now, one way I define very suspicious because I feel to say it's overrated. Right now, what we did so, President, the former president, Anes Kroma, he weft na kono woman in a local limba chimney, Indian Anes Kroma. Petito, he weft na fula loco, he former wife, he late wife. I make for understand say Mara weft Flaminde. Richard Conte, na loco, limba, he weft na chimney from Makini.
In fact, my wife was born in first Pekin, Konima, Namende.
And you get this guy, JFK, they say away from Namende. You see, Sierra Leone, it is a shot that them politicians there, every time, not until they begin to use this excuse, say, oh, now the tribal line, now because of peace and cohesion. We're not going to forget no fight among tribal line. Even when they talk Nayaso, I born Moyamba, I grew up Nabo. Me number one brand lower like so much na minde man. He Pekin Musu, na me one of my favorite nieces them. So and this cut across the entire country. And in 1967, after the elections, let us tell you, say, I can always say, anything where they happen, na reputation, which not happened before, then they recycle the same bad habits. Then try for do the same thing after 67 election. Then vote on tribal line. We should do peace and cohesion, and for do a coalition government based on peace because nobody know win. It was a lie. And if you read the letter which Aka Stevens writes, where I get the original copy to the Governor General, like it's boasting. The 5th paragraph, it say, I would like to draw your Excellency's attention to the following points. Out of 60 contested seats, the All People's Congress won 32 seats, and SLPP candidates 21, and independent 7 seats. This gives a clear majority by the All People's Congress over both the SLPP and the independent. Of the total vote cast, over 470,000 were in favor of the All People's Congress. Some 240,000 for the SLPP and 120,000 for independent. It is of special significance for us to note that Your Excellency has not been much impressed by the alleged crossing over of independent to SLPP, even before the House. So what's that they try for talk now? I got this letter, I go send that to you. Even when they talk saying that 32, now lie. SLPP beget 21 votes. APC beget 32 votes. Independent and beget 7 votes. Even if you put APC, if you put the independents and SLPP together, that'll be 28 votes. SLPC still beats them. But then try for create this fear upon the people. They vote on tribal lines. It was a lie. So this cliche, what they come with?
Yeah, but Imran, I want to go to Dolly. I want to go to Dolly quickly. But before I just go to Dolly, I mean, what you reference to?
Yeah.
This goes back like 50 some more years ago.
Yes.
Don't you think the lines have changed?
What I'm saying is the pattern has not changed. The trend is the same. Whenever they mess up, when no one clean the mess, and a tribalistic problem for let plaba no day, let we just come together. How we go come together where we not clean the mess?
So where we see during the elections, shortly before the elections campaign time, the APC was not allowed for go na the southeast for go campaign day. They could not build go na the campaign offices. The few people from that same region, And I don't preach tribalism, by the way, you know me, but I just point to some stuff that the few people that will support the party, even though they belong to the tribe, they almost cast them out, then burn some of them houses, and they say, you won't come here. And basically, some politicians then try for whip up regional tribal tension. Is that something we just regular every election season,
well,
or does it run deep?
The very politician and the cousin, because if you remember, the wife of the president's gonna somewhere in Kaila or Kono, where he talk for say they're not for allow APC there for Canada South, they're not for allow them for big office day. And after we make that statement, and then begin one APC office na Pujo and both town. So
there
the
was a political issue.
The people in tribalistic now, people and they incite them for do that, so maybe they go able to achieve them political goals. And
okay, thank you.
They talk for say the tribalism.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It is overrated because Mendeman not because a good Mendeman, a good team man, they're not tribalistic. We don't intermarry so much that we not get pure Mendeman at that country. They
okay, Imran. Okay, Imran. For juxtapose the sentiment, when you hear people from the APC side, they label, people from the southeast like Mendecrat. Do you feel offended by that? And people, the way they make that kind of statement and they with an intent under, it look like there's an intent under with threats as well. Do you feel, would you condemn that?
All responsibility for condemn anybody.
Okay, thank you very much. You're true. Thank you very much, Mr. Ture. You're a true gentleman. Let me just go to Dolly quickly. Dolly, the thing where the sister articulates earlier, I mean, she put on so succinctly, and you could see the emotion and the passion running high and deep. What happened in the past election, it amounts to electoral theft. It amounts to an electoral coup, which means, like I introduced the program, the country is divided, and the reason why we named the program Maada Bio's Past is Sierra Leone's Future. There's a purpose behind that, because for all purpose and intent, he seemed to have failed the nation, and to a point where the man himself is admitted. He admits to that publicly. Yeah, I mean, this, you can't get it more than this. The man himself. Okay, so now we know what's in the happen around the crucible, the shallow-minded, the myopics, the numbskulls, all around him. If the hitman himself don't answer. But here is my point, Sister Dolly. Obviously, all what they argue now for is for transformative justice, is for restore, there's some sort of sanity around the election process, then go into a deal, and there is an outcome from the deal in which things are meant to be implemented, but by my understanding, again, for be over a period of time. And over a period of time, even 5 years is not enough. Now, that's a gradual process. The issue is deep. If then slash through the butter deeply, it will create a serious constitutional problem, because we already have one now, but of course, it is teeter at the top. But if then go deeply, it will create a constitutional crisis. Hence why the ambassador of the US at the time and other foreign donor them or guarantors them, they say, do not call this election result as yet. Don't. Because there were underlying issues. But he went ahead anyway, instructing the electoral commissioner for go ahead against all odds for call the result, which he did. Hence the problem what we see now with the economic screws being tightened and with people and being, the victim. But my question to you, the Lioness, does it not worry you that even within the opposition party, we're supposed to stand firm? And I go speak to somebody in whose behalf you don't speak many, many times, on the basis of legality, justice, and the election. And they talk about Dr. Samora Kamara. I mean, if Dr. Samora felt so offended by the election and felt that candidate Bio was a thief then, he stole the elections, right? Why will the man contesting this election result still be addressing this president, where we all know they call illegal by virtue of that election result? Is still they call him His Excellency, the president, the this, the that. Who does that, Dolly?
Thank you, Mr. Kumar. That's a is the other side of it, where it is worrisome. I believe say
Thank you.
every true Sierra Leonean go worried over the situation at Sierra Leone, except if you don't like this country. And no matter what say you day, what's in the happen now with country, every true Sierra Leonean will be worried. Like how you ask the question, say, somewhere they address Maada Bio as Mr. President. And all the opposition, they address Maada Bio as Mr. President.
Yeah.
But we believe, say, we not get a president according to the results. And for the first time, where I think after we don't talk, for the first time, I will get somewhere for call Maada Bio by in name in his last speech.
Good.
Yes. He will call him by in name. What in see reasons that now after the tripartite, where the result don't come out, where Maada Bio not able for can claim say or a lie, or the electoral commissioner for can say not a true. Because if you claim for being a president and somebody else is posing there, say, oh, I won the elections, look at my results, this, that. So I believe say you, whether they will claim say you're not president, you win, you will do something.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Yes, because someone is impersonating you, out there, that is the president, or he won the elections and he is challenging you. But then you can't do anything. They rather go after the poor citizens then, and they go after. But someone is sitting there, won't get results, one don't claim say he don't win. So you, as a man, when say you're not president, why you don't go and say, or you come out and tell the public, say, this man, the imposter, he say he win. Look me on, let me win. But this is not happening. And that's what I'm telling Sierra Leoneans. We are not bad people. We not say the system has been corrupt. And a lot from where they make this country, Saloma not sabi in rights. We all don't born, we not miss this civic education. But thank God today, the media, they able make we, for them, we teach people them, for let you know your rights. When a nation not sabi, not get, no know their rights, they don't know what they for fight for. Now, a lost, a doomed nation. That is the state we are today. What we feel to say, the politician ain't get right. But hang on, sit down, yourself with your common sense. After 4 years, this man don't come meet you. He don't call, he don't bring rest. He don't come promise you, say, now vote for me. If I win, now this I go do, now this I go do. So which means now you make that person there. And if that person there not fulfill, so what he promise you, what make you go vote for him? You don't do for like say now you not the power machine. Say if you no give that man the power, let's not go there. So why you don't go no say now you get the power? Enough for sit down, allow that person there for let can work on top of you. So like
exactly,
of tribalism.
Exactly, my dear sister. But whilst you there on the same issue, can I just store in or drill in something else? I mean, something pertaining to the same thing, because I've been one for let you address that as well, which is now that we get the benefit of hindsight. We know say we don't mention about the court system as to why potentially APC not gonna court and etc. My question to you, because you're a very public figure, is did the APC or the opposition as a whole, and one of the reasons when they not go to court, they over rely on the international community? I know opinions have changed now, because we see the narrative them where it's like, this is our fight. But even sometimes when you have a fight, you get for look for others. Sometimes if person way na the bully gone or na the play gone, that person is a complete bully. You want to stand up to him, but still you're not able. You might look for somebody who can help you so that bullying they go stop. So in this case, yes, the fight is our fight. We decided not to go to court. We, the opposition, and then what finally happened now is the whole thing would be they depend on was the international community. It was loudly said, including the opposition leaders, international community, international community. Sister Dolly, speaking factually to the people, benefit of hindsight, do you think there was an over-reliance on the international community? And if so, do you think it was a letdown? Because now we know, it's like the opposition and they on their own. There's no international community. There is no law. So it looks like there's a different approach to the entire issue.
Well, I won't say it was we over-rely on the international community. I believe say Sierra Leone, we involved into we sign up to so many treaties, agreements, where we for abide to the rules of human rights. I think we try for follow that. Because, and when they talk about the international community, the reasons why they form the ECOWAS in Africa, for we go able, when problem there na one side, we are all for able come together as a sister country, we're going to go solve that problem there. So, the ECOWAS, it is their responsibility. It is not a favor they go do. So any country will get them problem. We don't see over the years, ECOWAS is failing.
Yeah, but the problem here, Dolly, if I can interject again quickly, respectfully, is whilst what you say about ECOWAS, a regional body, then bear this responsibility, but also there is the law or rule of sovereignty. Every country within that block there is sovereign, and that sovereignty is respected first, which means that if you have a problem, you must have exhausted the legit side of your country.
I am coming into that,
okay,
Mr. Koma, because this is something where over the years, people that way they follow me, this is something where I don't talk about over and over. You know you host something happening like far occasional you host. You don't know what my your neighbor first country what you host. You don't for them begin make sure that for us you say, hey, we're not go help them. But you know what today you fall foot in the Allah say help. You not able to do nothing. We're not able to conquer out that fire. And I've been calling Sierra Leoneans them. Yes, international community. Then get a role for play. But before they play that role, we as a nation, we don't sit down every day with a nightclub, every day they make party, every day would they do something the opposition will can't say we all day one. They expect for international to come for conflict for you. No, they don't fight for you. So we can't sit down with the blame they say they don't do nothing. It is not their responsibility. It is our responsibility. Sierra Leone is a sovereign state. A sovereign state means we responsible for we self. If we need help, now we for call for help. But not to help or can ask and say, "When need me, are they out?" No. So this is why the progressive come in. Let me perform the progressive. For you to educate Sierra Leoneans them. They understand, say, the current situation, you cannot blame America, you cannot blame Samuel Kamara, you cannot blame anybody. We got to blame ourselves as Sierra Leoneans. We all, as a people, we all need to come together. We all need to fight this fight. Let other people then come. Like you get some politicians them during the 2023, whatever they campaign. You see Paulo Cote can say, "Wanna give me, if wanna give me, pass they can part we." So in go all fight, what they give. If they're not give, it's not part of the fight. And that is the selfish politicians they will get. So people talk say the progressive is not a political party. It is Sierra Leoneans, patriotic citizens, people that want people to say, we can't just live overseas, they live fine life, while people they suffer. Let us educate to people them, let us sensitize them, say, ECOWAS not go come if we not grab. If you not grab, for make it turn water and the fire don't get you host, nobody not able for can catch. So that make the progressive will come together. But let we come together, let we understand that side they say, let we not blame nobody will not come, not blame ECOWAS, not blame international community. Man, you know in right say Salona a sovereign state. Then me go and tell us say no go read the result. So I say but go read more, they're not right for stop me. So you say as opposition, we have to need for grab because at the same time you get that we get.
Okay, we
but we also people say, hey, man, they kill we all go out.
yes, Sister Dolly, you make again some brilliant points there I want to take to Imran. But Imran, before, allow me for digress anyway.
Sorry, Mr. Koma.
Yeah.
There is something where una be dey talk about this tribalism. I want just small interim before you go to
Please do.
Imran.
Please do.
Yes. I want to tell Mr. Imran, we cannot shy away from the fact that tribalism is working. We don't say, oh, tribalism not there, but it is there, my brother. And if we look from the time where them people here come, not just now, even from when we small, we don't see during Sir Albert Magai, nothing else, they don't destroy them. Outside they can say, oh, we all now one. But now always one side they cry. Always. We don't see SAPP, what then come, Pakaba, what then come. If you check the one they all what then kill, what then burn na mass graves, they are not others. We come back, you say we all now one. Even though in some marriages, most layers so me pikine, na mende pikine. I'm married to mende man. I've born 3 lovely boys and a girl. I get there with me. But I mean to say, tribalism not there because we don't married. It day. Immediately say, then they send them, picking them, send their sister them for go after we not turn a brother them because we not turn a brother them. They are educated, they're not progressive people them, but they're not able to assist them. Then they send the woman them. So what then come in the final say, Bambe Kamara in West Nabi Mede. What then go commission of inquiry in West? They hand over all the property again because of their sister. They sell Bambe Kamara. They you most of them, what them in distress, so their wife, they all namede them. Just as said the momo in wife namede and a momo. So let us not say, oh, because of the intermarriages, tribalism all day. It day because they're they use for work with, and we need for talk about it. And this people always accuse me. I talk about me at tribalistic. I am not. I am addressing tribalism because me again, me they picking them. I want for common. I gonna bo. Nobody not call me. Look me with one eye. I want come on, gonna team. The same us who say Manda be mama come on, and then the kid and granny come out. So they don't look and say because intermarriage, tribalism not there. We get for address that tribal side. We get for address them. They don't married to brothers them because they want them. Then they married to them because they want the power. And then they use them. More than take power, if you look to the way don't suffer the most, but the north and don't suffer. We can no longer take it. And then the commander they don't come back. How many of them? All this soldier man, the oil, don't disarm the oil, don't give all men there. How do you call it? It is tribalism. Yeah. And don't voice them out. Don't talk out. It's tribalism. So you not avoid that area there at all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. You make such critical points the way just jog me memory as well. This now topic, Imran knows this well. That are really like for avoid, But there's a historical context to it. We can go back again to the Shaka Stevie days, ISU, Double Wusu, you know, and Inga Norman, and many other things leading up to the war back under Joseph Saidu Memorial APC. Today the argument they would overthrow, would pull this, would bring war, would this, would that. But you can see the tribal lines. The only thing where I take solace pump and all of this tribalism is that we are not so intense. And I say this because once upon a time, I lived in the Republic of Liberia for many years. And I've been there to the outbreak of the war. Even though the spillover affected we as well and we fought we own war, there were 2 distinct wars. In Liberia, it was a tribal war, proper tribal war. All man, they look for all man. In Sierra Leone, it was a civil conflict. Yeah, even though some people then try for move them towards something tribal, but there's something deep that runs between us. And I think, Dolly, now you articulate so without actually saying it, and I think now the inhibitors then done it. We stop the thing, you know, here from rolling into that kind of killing fields they will take place in Liberia. I was there, over 250,000 people, 250,000 people murdered just because you look like this, you look like that, you look like Madingo, you look like Crown, you look like this. And that did not happen as alone. Thank God. Anyway, Imran, yes. If I can just bring this can to you because we're coming to the close of the program. We got a few more minutes left. My question to you, Imran, whilst you guys they operate this independent body, independent of politics, but at least una want to see the betterment of the country, waiting to happen, I mean, there would be no disagreement, I suppose, that na political problem. The political problem needs political solutions. So you can get other people in the fringes, you know, activists, them, democratic advocates, and etc., etc. But finally, when I come at table, these same people they hold the chastise. So unfortunately, they are going to be the architects. They are going to plan the roadmap as to how to go forward. Two-part question to you on this basis, Imran, because I see the shake your head in agreement with within they say. A, are you disappointed with the level of approach where the opposition, and they speak about the general opposition, take to this entire issue, because there's this massive division instead of cohesion, togetherness on something so critical as this one, in which everybody should feel offended because either you are with me or you are against me. And in this case, SLPP stroke PAOPA is in control. And the early part of this program, we say to the general public, which they already know, how institutions of state, they don't hijack them, which they operate under their purview and to their own advantage. The sister Dolly just added to that, again, when we talk about tribe, that you take your kinsman, you give him one certain position, whether a commander of the army, because you are in charge of the keys, the armory, and movement, security, the chief of security, the chief of that, the chief of this, the chief of finance. All the powerful institutions of states are under your command. So other people are disadvantaged to a larger degree, that now it requires a movement for begin for steer itself, but has to be led by people. So the question, Imran, is, are you disappointed with the opposition approach to this thing? I know you don't want to speak politically, but again, Naimeka say it's a political problem. It's going to seek a political issue. Yeah. So are you disappointed? Where I get the answer from you, I will come with the second part.
Yeah. Disappointments are understatement. Let me say this to you. You know, many people will come forward and say, I have been saying this from time immemorial. You see, the political system in Sierra Leone is weird. As I said to you, like criminal enterprise, of which the criminal enterprise are the politicians them, and the academics. And then to that group, they intertwine together, because most of the politicians are the academic them as well. You see how we country dirty? And we, the ordinary people, and we, now the SLPP and the APC. The political class, then in the stratosphere, then they're above us, and up above there, they don't get party. They get contracts, they get business deals, they get Osusu culture that they hit for themselves. You know the idea when they talk for 10 years? No sign of that with constitution, we talk for 10 years. I don't know that make the arrangement because constitution say, now 5 years, go back for elections. If you get the mandate, you go back for another 5 years, not more than 2 lots of 5 years.
So Imran, 30 seconds quickly, please. So to the questionnaire on the screen, yes. There's no need asking them, because earlier on I think that Sister Dolly clearly allude for say on this program, because they talk about other programs, that as far as she's concerned, and nobody know, you know, yeah, sort of debunk that. As far as she's concerned, the results then where we see and understand, nobody won the elections. So I think that answered that question. Carry on, please, Imran.
You know, we get a system where the stratosphere, that the political class, that both APC and SLPP, then they're in cahoots. Then they're in bed together, then they fool people, even the tripartite. The way where they make them, it was wrong. Not all APC and the all opposition. Where were the MGCs? Where the other political party them is supposed to take parts there for their balance will be there.
So do we know, Imran, you have to forgive me at this particular part, because this is something that I've been really don't concerned about for many times. I think I don't raise on a different program.
When we raise them, I raise them from the beginning.
Yeah. But what do you think? Say we know say that was wrong, but why you think only the APC, went on for go represent, only the opposition, and 13 or other 14 political parties were absent? Why they not raise a furore?
Can I just interject into that?
Yeah, Imran, hang on, Imran, you come back right.
Yeah.
Yes, sister. Go on.
Yeah.
This is the point of the program to interject, please.
Yes.
Yeah, respectfully.
We get 14 political parties. Before we go into elections, then form something what they call consortium, right? For let them all, COP.
Yeah.
Where they come together, say, for make them go able for fight. Because this is what they did in Gambia, for make them pull Jamaica. Thinking that Sierra Leone politicians then get the interest of the people, like how the Gambia get the interest of the people. When in Sierra Leone, they don't get the interest of the people, the ordinary people. It is all about themselves. Like how Imran say, the political class, they are up there. Then all day pa osusu, if for me, if for you, after you na me, and then we they done with the fetch we save. And then after that consortium, we see what is happening at the consortium. We see how the thing just disintegrates, just like that. And Madabio make sure say it capture all. It take Kande Yonkela, it take the C4C, it take them all, it give them position, put them inside. So it's like all those parties they don't left now empty. Nobody know there again. Only the APC, and even the APC. Now only the flag bearer. In fact, it's
so you
the flag bearer.
So you say that are the reason why not only APC go forward for
only APC and what's it like now only APC? If Samura Kamara also accepts it join the other one them, there would have been no concession. Madam for don't continue.
We society.
You see, but because the flag bearer of the APC stand firm, him alone, and we see how all the party come on under him, everybody else come on under him. So that would say you say,
Dolly, if the other party they've been joining that not for be don't create an extra force. Do you think APC is just an island? I mean, that's not the biggest opposition party, but at least the other one them we get legitimacy as well to join you.
Yeah, in this case, I think the APC then turn themselves to be an island because fighting against one person. Because we see how they all come together and say, we win, but they move forward for reasons best known to them.
Okay, let's go back to Imran then. Imran?
You see, this is the other problem because we lack for push the blame on the perpetrator. But what you would fail for realize, all the people that already work with Madabio not put gun at their head there. They are willing parties. They were not forced.
Imran, I want you make this quick because I get the second part of the question and we need to go to the sister. We don't wait patiently, please.
Yeah. They were not forced. They were not coerced. Now, willingly, they went to bed with Madabio. Because you see, this is the pattern of behavior. The pattern of behavior is about them. In every society in the world, the intellectual class, they are not there to serve people in authority. They are there to hold them accountable. But in our country, it is different. Then they play ball with them. In fact, they are the dribblers. Well, now we're in this situation. Just like what my sister said, we get to be very, very, very smart here and strategic. Abona Moyamba, Grob na Moyamba. Quite a lot of them people them here, where would they talk about? Majority of them, they are not tribalistic. We get a misguided small percentage where we don't allow for continuously do them bad behavior here. Even at the north, we get them. Abu not to Notana, Abu not to say some very dysfunctional thing them where no sober person enough for say. We get them at the north, we get them at the south.
So Imran, just for come back to the question, because I get, and I will just lay the question, the second part of the question. But it was, are you disappointed by the way the main opposition party they conduct itself in this entire exercise? And the reason why I asked you this earlier on, allude to this issue where they discuss is a political issue in the end. They get for require a political player, then we get for can draft the political map for go forward. So as much as you guys are progressive and independent and only want to see the best for your country, una can just help for add to the voice and create some kind of force for create some kind of how you call accountability and transparency, your process. But it's going to be a political solution to the issue. That's what the tripartite was about, how to move forward. So are you disappointed with the opposition party, the main opposition, where they sort of...
I don't tell you, say, as in an understatement, they are not interested, just like the government. They are in bed. They get the same perception, the same character, the same DNA. And the DNA, as I said to you, will not be ever get independence. We get white colonialists, we hand over to the black colonialists, the 2%. It's always about them. If it is not them, nobody else not forget them. And
so what do you advocate? What do you advocate for now then? Because now this same sort of duopoly now we get in our country, unfortunately, either red or green for the for the life of me. Because I'm born after independence. So all I've known are these two parties up till now, and people and far younger than me, obviously, is the same thing. And that eventually get for happen. So the question now, Imran, is, with all of this conversation, some section of the society, including the major party, we get for lead with to this, if we agree with all what we don't say, they are advocating for 2028. Electoral justice and progressives for 2023 agenda are, making all these case for probably a rerun. I think Nadolina say a transitional government for lead with or something. I'm not sure whether all of these are possible, but the agenda seems for the link towards 2028. Don't get me wrong, there are people where they cry for justice, including you guys. But what's going to happen then, in your view, as political scientists, you can look into the future almost like Babalawo looking glass. What do you think is going to happen? Which direction do you think we are going to go?
Well, to be honest, we are not going to the direction of 2028 because the majority of the people then not want this 2028 nonsense. They want the
by which measure you come to majority, Imran, if you don't mind me asking?
They are very vocal about it, but the political class are not interested. And we, the people, they try to get the people for be more vocal about it and get them interested because it is their right for let we get them because they are not there to serve themselves. They are there to serve the people. You see, the culture we don't do, Sierra Leone politicians and then FIBA army, where they go fight and not believe in what they go fight for. So then they wear two uniforms, one under, one pattern.
Imran. But
when they go on the battlefield,
but they still go.
Then they
but they still go to war. They still go to war, which means that they are directioners. They're not getting no direction. So they're not getting no strategy, but they still go to war.
Yes,
and then, man, we run out of time quickly. Let's go to Sister Janet. She's been very, very patient, while we all three, having, a go. Sister Janet, you're all waiting. We talk. So, and then I want brought in few people and questions in the chat room. Now, this platform will like for be interactive, for engage with we. Now, make you see where they highlight some of the thing the way people and they put. As long as it's respectful, no vulgarity, we are happy for show them, here on the screen live. So you can see somebody ask, how are you guys going to get this result? And I believe that person they asked within the context of not going to court and etc. We talk about tribalism. We want your view on that as well. We go back for your view because the two people are intimate on that. And then lastly, I mean, just they ask Imran as to whether it disappointed with the way how the opposition they conduct itself. Because as they say, and there's a general agreement on this, the problem is a political problem. So we are going to seek a political solution, which the tripartite was all about. So eventually, we might see the same two political parties that emerge. And finally, is it about 2023? Because you are passionate about it. I listened to you earlier. I think that you talk about transition government and the need for justice, which is quite true. But then there's a split. What do you think? 2028, 2023, and all the rest I'll ask you about, if you feel me.
Yeah, thank you for once more for having me, Brother Prince. Waiting at the try for talk, Claire at starts first with waiting you come on, say whether we're disappointed with the political party, which is the main opposition. Of course, 100%. We are disappointed. I'm disappointed. Even the one that we don't fet for APC, for like come back now power, we don't know lost their life today. They are disappointed with in dinner in grave. Because like where my sister they talk and say that because they get this agenda, say they want for let them move forward. For me, I see and say it's because of greed. The selfishness and greed that it make the opposition, then they will side and they so today. Because they feel say if you know to you, no other person will come there. Because we don't see the PPR chairman, when a late guy now, Coca. If we remember when there's a video we leak out where it is sit down and talk say, there is no way SLPP go win election because APC has the number. They're able for do am. But what did they end up for? Because of rest. They say let them just walk or let them give them one bag rest. Feel say when they go for this tripartite or the results when they call them out, then go tell the international body say they agree with waiting the election commission on call. So that's bad. So this is what we don't find ourselves into. So we are disappointed because we expect them for this say they are the leader, but they are the one we can force or can declare say the election is done and dusted. No, not even take a move to say, okay, let me stand by we flag bearer. Wait, you don't tell we more follow up to them. But here comes when they free people and then they're in a prison, then they can't celebrate. Then they even say, oh, we cannot honor this privilege for the people that come out without recognizing the flag bearer, which is Samura Kamara. Is that being fair? So we not a focus on that in 2028 agenda we didn't get. We far from it. With a fight for justice. And now when they talk about those tribalism business where they go on at the country, like what my sister say, me when they talk here, as I earlier mentioned, me brother then they get woman the way then are southeast. But that doesn't mean say where you personally do bad, you need for come out so let you voice out. We for stop this. Me, I not believe saying that because of that. It's just left with people and the mindset where they get. You they see somebody, then they do them bad, you they celebrate with them. And that get for stop. Today we don't divide with self. We don't divide with self. I get a friend where we be say we grew up together, where they then are other tribe because of waiting they go on at the country right now. We are not friends because we're telling the truth in a vex. And this person I mean they married to Limbaman. And you see things they go out. I don't see a post or whatsoever. One time I attack him, but that's it. You're not supposed to be so. You go for be neutral. You go for come out for say the truth or you keep mute. You feel offended. So if now so we they continue for dinner we country, it will bring problem for we. So now we decide say we for come out. Now we make a voice out so everybody they come on board. You're not going for be shied away for Sierra Leone problem. And people enough for go after people then because you belong to somewhere, you say because this person amende, you for go after her, or this person at team, you for go after her. Because what's not happening in our country, if we say when they come back for say with a revenge, that disaster. Some people they understand, but this tribal how you get for end if you come to any other fight. Because the 10 years war way occurred in our country, it was very bad. Some people they don't understand because some man they out of the country, some man they're small, then they grow up now, they feel say it is easy. But some of we are there. We saw it all. We know what we went through during the war. So we don't go one for Sido again, let it repeat itself, because this study they go so small. And you can't there, you go into election, no results, but the person just imposing safety. Then they come out, they make utterances where civilian grab for let them talk against that, they only they put you behind bar. Nobody not get right to talk. The president, he wife will come, he cost people them freely, I want for cost them, nobody know for talk.
I
And in
absolutely
order to
agree. I
yes,
absolutely agree with you, Sister Janet. I mean, waiting to happen at the country, if we get any sense of history, not only in our country, it's a recipe for chaos and for
yes.
country to go up in flames and smoke. You are absolutely right on that. But just for end the point quickly, I say the situation where we find ourselves is a political sort of situation. I know you are a proponent or advocate for 2023 agenda 2023,
Oh
but the
yeah,
country
sure.
is but the country is split along that lines, including the party we supposed to take the nation into opposition in the elections. The executives have taken a decision that is going to be about 2028. As we speak now, then they plan for convention 2026 for keep up with the calendar. That's where the problem, I think, is. I wonder what you view about that. What you have?
Yes, for me, Red. Let me put it for sensitize with people. It is never too late now. It's never too late. Any way you not make attempts, you see don't lay back, then you go say, okay, it been late for me. No. But now it is never too late. That Amy could decide for let we come as a meaningful Sierra Leoneans there. Let we stand up. So we right. We get the right to demand justice that we country. This election business where we don't take place, we need the results. Only the results, when it comes out, all this problem will be solved. That 2028 agenda, we don't even think about that. And then say what it's time for push that 2023 and 2028 election, my dear, they are failing because Sierra Leoneans there, we don't wake up. Like I been earlier mentioned, the reason why make most of them they become successful back then where the darkness been there. Social media platform no day for let we expose these people. Now it make them they can and the light to people and say all kind of things. Now we want for make people and no say somebody they can lie to you say and they can't make road for you and they can't bring water for you, can't vote for me or whatever you go vote for them. Now lie. We want the people and no say now the right for Sierra Leone and therefore let them get all the benefits there so because waiting do would they pay tax now we country. That same way they go sell na markets. When they come ask you for let you pay for that same way you get that money when they collect na part of your tax and the way you they give. So when that money they gather, now in government they take for country standard development, for let you get good health care, for let you get good school for you picking for let you get and go there, for let you get good security in a country. That's not the primary rights for you for let you get, let you belong to. So when they talk, if you don't agree for let them do with this, the election where they demand for, we need to wait for 2028. I believe some they sensitize people for what we do civil disobedience. When civil disobedience
Right.
that you for let you get justice.
Now the punch word and the and key word and they have been erased me and apparently you've been still there in flow because
Yes.
that I'll be one post to you.
Yes.
Other than rhetoric, because of course now one thing now we do so which is social media, using the media for conscientize the people, which is very powerful. But alongside there must be other tools as well as to how forget the people for wake up because democracy
of course
is not served on a plate.
Yes. Now, even to the talk, we sensitize the people for let them rise up. Let we get into disobedience. For yes, civil disobedience where you come into it, where you said this thing where this president they do, you know right. When you disobey, they say go no say yes. People they don't stand up because first of all, I want let the people they no say when mother they go some side. It called say una come, una not go there. Where in minister they whatsoever they say una canaya, una not go there because una get nothing for God tell una. When they see say una disobey for all thing they so they no say oh the country don't dey into a chaos. The business people there, una get for do the same thing.
You just hit the nail on the head because like I say again, I was going to ask the question about strategy, so you did way ahead of me. How do we get to this end point? But at the same time, I want to ask you, because activism require finance. You
of course,
might
I
not
can't
be
that
able-
side, brother Prince. I can't that side. Wait, make I would they talk that.
You seem for don't dot all your I's and cross all your T's. I'm really impressed.
Yes.
Fire on, sister. Fire on.
Yes, because this thing, when people they come on at door, they go Oluna, then big sooner. When you talk, they alapa you. But when you become civil disobedient to the government, that you write, you not talk. Now me get me markets, I mean they go buy. Market price don't go up. We decide say, okay, see they will not open shop. What thing they happen? The government they lost. And at the end of the day, for continue, but the problem with that Salowa want make people know. What they say today, 2-3 people together say, when they open shop, other man they open. You know, they affect the other people level. They affect yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you go sell your market, you done. Who say you go buy other one? Things that they go up. Drugs not in the country, then they enrich themselves, then they
So
sell
you
drugs
can
every day.
equally, the campaign can equally tell people
Yes.
them where they say, we know why you shop for open, you open.
Yes.
Their shop should not be looted, but even if they're not buy that day, but for the weeks and months to come, such shops should be embargoed. Nobody not for go buy day. That's how you show solidarity.
Now that's what they get from it. Then one thing where people they understand, my brother and sister, they want to on social media. Where see Fatima Bio, where it can come, where it can not misbehave, we don't say something, utterances, the way if you say civilians and they angry and they come out, what do they do? And they go on a platform, let it see the view of people them. And when they feel then they come, then they see how they acknowledge them. Because they see some comments, how they acknowledge or whatever. This all they give the idea say, I've been loved. People they like me. So that they all will get for begin stop. When it posts, when I not even open the page, when I just say offer man, when it goes on side, when it call in for Leonaka, when I not go there. But Sierra Leoneans there, when Fatima they go some side, Fatima Bio, when they go some side, when I go there. And when they go there, it go make utterance, now not able for Leona raise my voice because it gets security there. So wait till they do, when I not go there. Because when they go there some side, people and they can cause sooner.
So you they talk about generally, they talk about
generally that's what begin stop now. Generally, go for begin stop that. And now when they talk about finance, then make we say progressive is a body because we get people the way we say then a salon. We then a so. And people they always think say, oh, na they come, oh, na then a so. My sister and my brother. We then a so. We not glad. Me and let me country. When I last go visit, some of my colleagues then we are big for. But not all. Some man they even call me and say, I say, elbow, stop, bo. You will be saying I be small picking for you, not because of level or whatever. No, I still they honor you. Despite maybe I take care, I give you small thing, but you still get that pride for no say you big for me. But because people they don't frustrate, nobody not able for talk, nobody get in your rights, you know, get you freedom. Now one set of people in there when they go come out and threaten and talk, when they clap for them. I don't tell salon people now left this clap. Una left for clap, one person talk no more in big English.
You're
begin
right.
clap.
And bring one bag rest and one cap
yes,
and
you
one for 5 years.
This person can't say una vote for me, una rest or this time, una not take them. Una not take and tell and say it go. Then this progressive now make we say we can't into a body. Even we where they right now, with a fund we save, with a tax we save. With the tax we say for let we bring finance na the fund. So I they beg all Mr. Ghanaian sister, brother, then any side where you did. It doesn't matter. As long as you didn't have Sierra Leone, you want the betterment for Sierra Leone. And they beg una, we account details. Now the platform they go they put on for una. Let una give una your support. We need moral support. We need financial support. Anyhow, where you able for let you support. Now we come together because the people the way they and that. But they only this now. We get for give money for support them. But one for let them go when they come out for protest. We need finance. We need for upkeep them. We need for give them food. We need for give them water. So we they beg say anybody where they come for join we. If for be a genuine person, you forget the love.
I think that part they very very important, and I wish you have been on Gimiam earlier on. So put on the screen the ticker scroller at the bottom, so people become aware that there's a way that you can contribute to such a noble cause. And I must commend you. This is a real noble cause, and I am really impressed. You're a gem. TNN has just discovered you. I wonder outside Imran and others have been hiding you. But I'm very pleased, that at least you appeared at the platform today, and you stole the show from the Lioness and Imran.
Yeah.
But let me go to them, because I see Imran has become very unsteady and what have you, whilst you did on you firing cylinders. Imran, we have to end the show. We are out of time. So if you can make them compress and quickly, but to the point, as you can usually do, we will really appreciate this, which is coming back again to Usai the sister just end the program, which is about the progressives, where we started the program. The progressives, what's the way forward? Yeah. How una intend, for nail, the coffin, finally, for bring progressivism, for educate the people, stir the minds. Just like how the sister articulate. What's your own side of the story? How do you intend to do this, please?
Well, they present ourselves before the world, the whole country, by God's power on Wednesday, the 26th. We get a press conference, go with chairman, Wadi Williams, go we the whole world, we aims and we objectives, waiting we plan, waiting we try for achieve for the country, because waiting we do is not about us, it's about the country. The host asked a question about 2028. Well, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2050, you can call all the dates the day. But the reality is, if you get so food for facilitate healing, you get for cleaner. You get for get all the necrotic tissues, them, dead tissues, them out first. If not, there will be septicemia. Saladion right now, the so food don't rotting. It needs proper attention for healing. So we get for clean the wound, and the wound, a cleaning will bring some discomfort. A lot of things that we will say people not go later, but it's not about liking it, it's about healing the wound. So we leader winner Wadi Williams and other co-member them, Ojukutu Makoli, myself, obviously Lioness, Madam Moy, people like Jalo Jamburia, Boy Jalo Jamburia, and many other great people go line up on Wednesday for do this press conference here, for let the whole world know about us. So far, we don't get a website, we don't register the organization, both in London and in Sierra Leone. We get bank accounts in Sierra Leone, and we're in the process for open a bank account in Naya. This is not about us. A few people ask a question, say, waiting we go do now. It is not about waiting we do. It's waiting we all do. Not to one person involvement in we call upon Peter Dauda. We call upon Jeremy. Every Sierra Leonean.
You call out Peter Dauda.
Because this is not about me. This is not about SLPP. This is not about APC. This is about Sierra Leone. And I mean this. I get a lot of families that want respect when I'm in their family. The Vangals, the Boymas, the Tavegutu, the Belewas, the Kamapus, the Sandis, the Lebis, the Lahais. They are very good families. We don't see them in there. But we get few misguided Mende people where determined forgive the whole Mende tribal group a bad name. And we don't allow that. Now that make we not want people for even label this whole thing say now Mende all Mende people. No. Now a very few misguided. And likewise.
So Imran, yes. Please. If we can just address, like between 2023 and 2028, I mean, there's a group of people that are advocating for 2028, and people like you and others, they talk about electoral justice, and that's about 2023. That has to be amended. If you can just wrap up on that basis, please.
Yes. Well, as I said, now you not say we Abu Abus, so this is not a Benin thing. This is about getting a group of people we're tribal neutral, we're gender neutral, we're politically neutral. But the only thing where we concentrate on now how we go get the country out of this quagmire, out of this problem, out of this nightmare. So we don't get this group here where they make this news conference on Wednesday. We go present ourselves formally to the entire world and every Sierra Leonean. And I talk to IBS banks, IBBS banks, please, for make you join we. This is not about we. It's about all of us, including you. If you feel to say the system is okay, we're happy for you. But if you feel to say the system not a work for we all, it a work for a few, please, wanna join we for let we come and put modalities together. Make we put hands together. Make we cook something delightful where we all go eat and enjoy. But right now, as it is, now very few people they now the country where they enjoy, we get the belief say then they choosing few and then for we catch cold. So
all right,
we ask anybody, everybody, because we have been sponsoring ourselves. We be done the even money monthly with the even money. We don't buy with how you call ourselves.
Yeah, but we get it. We get the points now, Imran. And in the next program or tonight, I will take the details from you and every other program that I hold going forward. I promise to the progressives for Agenda 2023 that I will publish those details there, which people can contribute and whatever else.
Okay. So we get a virtual press conference on the 26th, 11 a.m. GMT. Now we have. And we will ask you, sir, for let you connect, for let people them way they follow you, go see the program through your station as well. But this is not about APC, not about SLPP, not about Kamajos, not about any militia group. It's about Sierra Leone. We like this country, and we want this country for work for everybody. We want an egalitarian society. Society, we're good for Lioness, a good for Zainab, where they on the line now. And one of remember, and she is a very strong woman. We get Susan Williams as well. We get Wadi Williams. We get Ojukutu Macaulay. We all go there, another virtual press conference, and we get a wonderful ambassador. What we're so proud of when Musa Tonyaya is part of us. And
very smart dude.
I love him so much. He's very smart, and he got a lot to offer the country. So every Sierra Leone. For join we on the 26th.
Okay.
Now we had come on talk and the Then and Now platform because we go big on allow now all broadcast them for make every Sierra Leonean go able take part in the process.
Thank you. Just before I go, thank you very much, Imran. Just before I go to Sister Dolly for close this very important show, I just want to make some points. You're clear. If this is your first time joining this platform, we go appreciate that you click on the thumbs up button. We go equally appreciate if you can share the program wide and far and encourage family and friends for follow us, like us, or subscribe to the platform. We equally go appreciate you comment them as long as you keep them respectful. If it's your first time again, please subscribe to the platform. We try for grow the numbers. Yeah, we know we get many competitors now, but we are still in there. We've got a tool at the front door, and we're not backing off. We're going in. That's our intention.
Another meeting quick. For me.
Peter,
we are a family.
Okay. Many thanks. We'll go to Sister Dolly for close the program shortly. I've been just one for acknowledge a few people, and we make some comments them way worth. Of course, we highlight all the comments the way we get tonight, but there's one way the direct, I think that John Kanu, and that goes to a happy birthday in advance for Imran T. From Chaloman. Probably you know him as Chaloman. And Pastor Ribine asked for organizational structure. I must say that the leader of this group, Wadi Williams, is a man I have huge respect for. I consider him to be a friend and a brother. He's a Pan-Africanist. I think I got some huge Pan-Africanist views as well. But yes, I do know him, and I'll bring him so we can talk about the structures. He's been here a couple of times, yeah. And I will try to bring him again so we can talk about the structures and probably build on this interview or conversation that we've had here tonight on how progress can be made going forward. Many, many thanks. Sister Dolly, obviously, it's been a very important and great conversation. I mean, I enjoy every part of it. Let's be real, okay? So we give you the honors, here for close this all-important program, starting with this divergent view between 2023 and 2028 and what you hope for see going into the future.
Thank you, Mr. Prince, and thank you to all the viewers, Sierra Leoneans. We tell them plenty thank you for the support and all listeners all over the world. We are all done yeri, what he will say, what he will stand for. We come as progressive and progressive with the invite every Sierra Leonean, every part of the world who say you day, when you get interest for Sierra Leone. We cannot sit down and look, things they go wrong, say no to with business. I'm not a politician.
And by the way, Lioness are not able for beer. Somebody, just highlights the point quick. If you see somebody just say there, they're very pleased for see Lioness in the flesh for the first time. It sounds like an apparition, like Jesus Christ or something, yeah, Illuminati or that's great. But continue. Sorry about that. I'm just excited. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. We all as Sierra Leoneans will get a responsibility. And our responsibility now for let we all see this country, make we all come together for make we get a better country for picking them tomorrow. The fight or the fight, not for we now, but for we picking them. And this agenda 2028 and 2023 different. Sierra Leoneans, we get common parable. It said that black goat, when you don't see something, na neti go see. Let us not forget, I can always say Sierra Leoneans will not get retentive memory, but we are here today for remind Sierra Leoneans them about the past. We don't forget too much. And because of forget make we get Maada bio again. Because even though some of us will be small NPS with their school, but we know what did this man do. They make some of us we campaign against them. But God gets a reason why make it come again. Now the man is here again. All what we don't say, he don't can do double. And Sierra Leoneans will get responsibility for let remove this man. How get for remove this man? Now for let we all come together. Like a out and type broom. When broom there together, he go able to sweep the room. But when one stick, he go easily for broke. Let us not look on political lines or tribal lines or in any other way. We not come for take power. We come for make sure say we get them right. This country, we don't suffer too much. We get diamond, we get gold, we get everything. Today, we not get good water for drink. We not get good medical facility. We not get good schools. They may call with the anthems of Africa. Today, Peking they go up to university, not able for construct simple English, not able for do nothing. We education of the course now, Lunge. Say you go with them today, they not go accept them. What you do because of the system, not structure well. So we all as Sierra Leoneans, let we come together, let we follow the progressive. The progressive now people that we don't see say, where come together, say, let we come. We not join we need money, and this money, even if not 1 penny, like how they don't say we go display the account. For me, we go no say we need money for support people. That we all know what they do under. They under what they do under, and like how my sister said, how we go able to get this thing? We can for somehow come into civil disobedience because we never exhaust all legal means. Would they exhaust all kind of way we go make for let this man sing say he not win, he not can impose himself per we. Somebody asked the question, say for say the electoral justice that's why it go end so it not the end though, and I want me to know for say it don't 2 years. It don't matter for time. We'll not get president. If Namanda Bio put results up today, say yes, look me results or I win. The day they inaugurate Mandabio will be the beginning of in 5 years. So all these 3 years, na bonus. We'll not start on it. So let will not begin say, hey, na 2026 they cancel. Hey, they're not gonna forget convention, we're not gonna forget election. When I mark this day today, what they tell you, there will be nothing. Because Mandabio, the only thing, the only place where we get today, either stay in power forever if we allow him, and the only place where it's safe, or he hand himself to the ICC. Because Mandabio not say no get nowhere for go. He don't spoil, he don't do all kind of bad thing. And would they remind Mandabio, would they remind his wife, not of what he wants for happen. What he want for go protest, he don't go protest Makono. People don't come out August 10 for protest. We'll see how they damage them. And for they don't talk say the only true Sierra Leonean na SLPP. So today he don't prove unto we. He don't go protest. So the man no day, police no day. They get it's not there, it costs we all. Because if you don't say the minister and a dog, that means a man said man that be on a dog, the president. That insult again in a dog. So we are ruled by dogs. So now we only don't cost. So let we bear in mind, say, if we not stand up against this odds, nobody will be able to stand up against them. The one that the help and don't tire, now there's not to them business. If we not be with business, it go be America in business, it go be Britain in business. We now let we snap, now let we come together, let we join the progressive, so that we go able to get back with respect in this country. But if we not stand up, me people then, nobody no get for comfort for we. Now we get this fight. So let we come together. Yeah. Let we come together for let we free this country. Now this I get for now this night. My brothers and sisters, salon, now one great salon we get. Now one great salon we get. North, east, southwest. The vote will pass for what man that we don't take away and not to all a not vote for APCO. Now would they find it difficult to talk about tribalism. Now lazy and wicked people and bullies, small minute people there, and they use tribe, lazy people there. Because if you look at this 56.15, it not just come on at the north. It come on at the south, so that people become people entire. So for can't say this not say this not tribalism, not lazy people then, and they use tribe because we all don't be one. And if they say them bring tribal war, all man go suffer. Me again, me they picking them. So let's look at other side. Someone come out and picking them. Not Timini, not local.
Absolutely.
So you cannot say you go fight a tribal war. So if they say they go now they don't try for intimidate we. Let us not look to the intimidation. We can't join the progressive me people them. You will get penny if you not able to talk like how they talk. If now 5% we put that 5 point get something for do.
Is she still making a point?
If now 5% we put that 5 point they get something for do. So let we all come. Let us support this movement. It is a non-political movement, but it's a movement where stand for let we free Sierra Leone. Let we come together. Let we be one for once. Salon. Not get one fight, one battle for let we free we country. They say I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. You not pledge your love and loyalty to APC, to SLPP, not to Sierra Leone. So do ya Sierra Leoneans. Let we come together and free we country. Not afraid. This Maada is Uganda. It's not a sit on there for nothing. It's not a sit on there. It go.
Okay.
It go ma. So thank you, Mr. Prince and TNT. We respect TNT and we will continue for make we can come and support TNT because now the only place this also go able come, we express ourselves, then the whole world go see we and then go respect we as a country. Thank you and God bless you all. Thanks to all
many thanks for the kind compliment. But just a quick one, Sister Dolly. I mean, you've been like 8 years on the platform, 6 years on the platform. It's not TNT, it's TNN, then and now.
Oh, TNN. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but that's fine. After all this tension tonight, for explain this process, we can forgive people, on the basis, say, passions were running high on the basis of trying to explain to Salon people why there is a reason for come together. Yeah. And Fambulem, finally, every good thing must come to an end. A country where get leadership, where they rule on propaganda. I mean, this is where I started from, and I want to end on the same note. We get leadership where they rule on propaganda. We fall nothing short but on disappointment, and then we'll let them people down. Government's key responsibility now for improve the lives of their people. In this case, we have seen neither. But what we've seen is the lack of transformative democracy, a lack of, the chief minister say, radical inclusion. I mean, such a bogus, sort of phrase, radical inclusion, on which basis, but we can understand. We see the insincerity on the part of government officials. But like I say, in the mid part of this program, that even the headman himself admitted to the people of Sierra Leone that he has failed. That was humble enough, even though by standards these days, we need to accept that, because I remember one of the key things that the former president of Sierra Leone, Joseph Saidu Momo, did, which will live for posterity, he lived this day and will live forever, is at some point, he came to the Sierra Leonean people. Can you imagine an head of state? This should go down in the Guinness Book of World Records. He admitted to the public and the world in general that Sierra Leoneans have failed you. I mean, a president, the number one man, for say that. There is nothing compared to that. So all of the other sins, if you put them in biblical perspective, shall be, will be forgiven, has been forgiven. Just on that basis, because he agrees a sin, a wrong una, so therefore I ask for una penitence, I ask for forgiveness, I need for move on. He was the only man that did that. Yes, Mother Bio did that, but with apprehension. And in people, they still continue to do something else. But the idea is the lives of the Sierra Leonean people are not better today than it been better yesterday. I know we will make these statements, they want to allude on to political blah, 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 blah. But that's blah, blah, black sheep story. That's rubbish in me position. That's nonsense, because the facts are there.
Yeah.
The economic facts, the social factors. Many more people are in poverty today than yesterday. You can make the case on the basis of how the economy they go. But of course, this program get for end, but we've been doing them on the basis of electoral justice. What is the way forward? And then we get organizations that we don't pop up and say, you know what? Something has to be done. Justice denied is justice. Justice one place, not justice. Injustice all side. Injustice one place, not injustice all side. Sorry, I think I get tongue-tied. But yes, just injustice now one place, now injustice now all side. Okay?
Yeah.
Justice delayed. Now bad thing down there, and I would see so. So therefore, it continue for cause consternation, division. Now, as a political observer, a political analyst, a geopolitical strategist, that it no longer matter to the governors of the states that they owe an obligation to the electorates. They don't even care about them. This is where the whole 2023 thing comes from. And whilst I support tooth and neck the 2023 movement, I think the disagreements there is one of application, going forward, because the division. But I'm only here to talk to people, ask them for their opinion, opine myself, and ask the necessary questions. But it's been a really fabulous program. And I want to say thank you to me, many guests them. And in this particular case, Mr. Imran T, Sister Janet, Moy Sopa, and the Lioness of Cause. And they were not disappointing, were they? No, they were not. They really delivered. And for you, Sister Janet, I will be acquiring your number, and hopefully we'll host you many more times. To you listeners, we are bringing Wadi Williams, the head of this organization, the Progressives for Agenda 2028. He's a man that I'm in talks with, in contact with. I know him. admire him. He's well spoken, and I can tell you one secret. And any one of una we sabiam, una tell and say, me don't tell and say, I see I'm more like an activist than a politician. That's the secret for tonight. Until we catch up again. Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
Please subscribe to my platform.
Bye, Janet.
which I will
Bye.
appreciate.
All right, bye.
Deeply.
Thank you, Sister
Goodbye,
Dolly.
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Sister
Bye.
Bliss. Thank you.